Hi, it's Robert Murray. Welcome to this week's Leadership Minute. It's the weekly video where I've got 1 minute, or thereabouts, to answer questions from leaders like you. I want to continue on with the theme on listening. And there was a video that I put out a few weeks ago. Here's the second one on it. Today it's all about judging, context, and perspective. Let's talk about judging. Well, one of the things that we have in our minds is a very, very powerful judging tool. Part of our brain was developed hundreds of thousands of years ago to keep us physically safe from stuff that could eat us. Well, we don't have to worry about that so much these days, but that part of our brain still functions, and it functions and worries about our psychological safety or our status in the group or the culture that we're a part of. So as a result of that, when we meet somebody for the first time, within microseconds, we have formed an entire opinion about that person. Or if it's somebody that we're working with, maybe somebody on our team, and they come into the office, we're judging their energy, we're judging how they're walking, we're judging all sorts of things. The clothes they wear, the cars they drive, we're judging machines. Good leaders are great listeners that don't judge. What they want to do is they want to uncover all the data that they can when they're engaged in one-on-one conversations with a team member or their team. How do they do that? Resist the temptation to judge. Now, every human being on the planet has also got a perspective on every situation. You only have to look to politics in virtually every country, and you can see divisions amongst different parties and within the population as well. And that is based upon the perspective that they have that comes from their experience, their belief system, and everything that's gone into that moment in time, or up until that moment of time. So as a leader and as a listener, a good listener, one of the things we're aware of is that everybody we work with may have a different perspective. So our job is to uncover all the data that we can, resist the urge to judge based upon our own perspective, in other words, our own experiences and belief system, so that we can get the full picture. Think of yourself as a detective, a journalist, a TV interviewer. You are the one who's trying to get the real story, get to the truth, if you will, so that the perspective on both sides, yours from a listening point of view, and the other person that you're talking with, the perspectives match up. That's when magic is going to happen for you in your leadership practice, and also for the other person, your team, your business, your customers. So practice that. Listening is a skill that needs to be practiced. It needs to be nurtured. Resist the temptation to judge, and get to the bottom of the story by asking lots of questions as you are listening and trying to figure out where they are coming from. That's it for this week. We'll see you next week. We'll continue on with the theme of listening. And I've got a great one for you in terms of an exercise you can use to help develop that ability to uncover the facts.